The one thing that I recognized over and over and over again is that if a salesperson learns how to list properties for sale, and if they can change the paradigm of thinking that we're not necessarily in the business of selling real estate, even though we do, we're in the business of listing real estate. If you take a look at all of the people that have made lifelong careers and are part of that 20% or 10% that sell 90% of the business, we've all heard that expression. I think every one of them would tell you it's because they first and foremost work on building relationships and listing properties first. That's the key. So what's the listing formula workshop all about? It's about teaching the agents on how to book a minimum of 3 appointments a week, bring in at least a listing a week. I'm very excited about this program, really excited.
So if I were to attend the workshop, is this being hosted in person, on Zoom, and what can I expect? Is there going to be any role play in this workshop? Is there a workbook that I can work through?
Absolutely. We're doing a 1-day at the RE/MAX corporate head office, and that's going to be 3 hours. And one of the things that salespeople need to know about Mark Leader is if they choose to come out to the 1-day event, which I hope you all do, it's going to be 2 hours and 45 minutes of pure sales training. So whether they sign up for the listing formula workshop or not, they're going to walk away with something. They're going to go, you know what, Jessica, thank you. This has been a great day. And the last 15 minutes is when I'm going to tell them all about the listing formula workshop. About 2 weeks after that is when the workshop kicks off. They're going to get a manual that's, can't tell you for sure, but it's somewhere between 180 and 200 pages. The workshop itself is 4 days. We start at 10, we're done at 3, and we're going to take them right through from A through Z on how to build more inventory, bring in more listings, build a referral-based business, the difference between proactive lead generation to passive lead generation, right down to this thing that I call hyperactive lead generation, which so many agents today are trying to figure out how to use the internet, and when those leads come in, how to convert those leads to a face-to-face to get value for their money invested.
If you're interested in joining Mark Leader's Listing Formula Workshop, I encourage you to check out his 1-day event, which is taking place on April 24th. It's going to be at the Head Office Training Center, and it's also going to be taking place in person. Hallmarkers, we look forward to seeing you at Mark Leader's 4-day in-person workshop the first week of May. Make sure you mark it on your calendars, May 6th to 9th, where he will walk you through all things lead generation, lead conversion, how to deal with objections, and the best part is that you'll be able to do some role play. There will be some scripting as well, and you'll get a workbook that you can take away with you after the 4 days.